Okay, so here's one of 3 boxes of slightly underripe apples that I got from my Gracie, no, that I got from my friends Barb and Bruce. And these are not quite ready for anything other than making pectin, because as you know, pectin is high in slightly underripe apples. So I haven't made a pectin video since 2011, so let's get on this. Okay folks, sorry about the sound of the dishwasher. It'll get quiet in a moment. Now here's that one case of underripe apples, and I've already given them a good rinse, but occasionally I'm going to, if I see one that... Now Bart and Bruce don't spray their apples, so these are organic, folks. And anything about this size, I'm just going to cut in half and pop into my stock pot here. So when I get this full, we'll be back. Okay, so here I have 2 full stock pots of these apples, and the way you're going to make sure that you have enough water in here is you're going to fill your stock pot and you're going to start adding water, but you want to be able to press the apples down under the water without the water overflowing. So what we're going to do now is bring these up to a simmer, and then we're just going to cook them till they're soft. Now I forgot that these will puff up, and I actually forgot that they were cooking. I was doing something else, and they've puffed up right over the pot. So let's get these strained. Now what I have here is just a zippered cotton pillow cover over my strainer, and it's going into a stainless steel bowl because I am going to be transferring it back into a stock pot, but I want to get the first stock pot empty because I only have 2. So I'm just going to really carefully ouch! Did I mention really carefully? And I'm going to rinse out my pot because it's got mashed apple in it. And we'll be back. So I have poured the pectin in here, and now I'm just going to take the pillowcase. It's a little tight on this strainer, but that's a good thing. And I'm just going to do this to keep the flies off, and we're just going to let that drip. And there's a nice, huge, bigger than my sink, bowl of soft, underripe apples for my pigs. Now I wouldn't give them the green apples because their digestive system's similar to ours, and it would probably upset their stomach, but this, no problem, and they will love it. Okay, so here I have another strainer on my clean stock pot, and I am just going to line this strainer with a clean piece of heavy muslin, because we want to give this one final strain so that our juice will be as clear as possible. It's already got some beautiful color. Be careful folks, this is really hot. I've already scalded myself once. That's beautiful and clear. And we don't squeeze the cloth. We don't want the particles. Now I'm going to put this on simmer, about medium heat, and we're going to cook this down a bit. Because as you can see, I have a full stock pot. Okay, so this is reduced down to well less than half, so let's test for pectin. Okay, so in this bowl I have some rubbing alcohol, and here's about a tablespoon or so of pectin that I have taken out of the pot and cooled down. And we're just going to pour this into the rubbing alcohol. And we're going to let that sit for a minute. Now, with any luck, actually, we should be able to just pick up that jellied pectin, just like that. Probably could have sat even longer in the alcohol. We have a lovely, 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 lovely jelly. See that jelly? That means we have a good amount of pectin. All right. As always, my lids have been washed, rinsed, and are sitting in a bowl of hot tap water. And My jars have been washed, rinsed, and put in a 215-degree oven for 15 minutes. Let's start canning. Okay. Just like any other thing I make or can, I'm going to fill it up to about 1 inch from the top, and I cooked it down. We're going to ow, 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 wipe the rim always. Put on a lid, and into the canner this goes. And when I have my jars in the canner, we'll be back. Okay, so here we go. I have 8 half pints of pectin, and I'm just going to process them for 10 minutes in a boil bath canner. All I'm using is a stock pot with a wire rack in the bottom. I'm going to process them for 10 minutes just so that they will keep for years and years and years in my pantry. And here they are, 8 half pints of liquid pectin. Now it's not thick like the stuff I used in the pouch, but it has enough, oh I love that sound, it has enough pectin in it. For each jar, I will be able to use 7 cups of berries, 7 cups of sugar, which is half the amount of sugar you would normally use in a recipe, and it'll be cooked down and it'll make wonderful jam. Yay, organic pectin. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, if you've got underripe apples, maybe some that have fallen but are not yet wormy, go ahead, make pectin. At least you know where it came from. Take care, God bless.